rescue crews are leaving, the families are staying. With shovels, hacksaws, and their bare hands. Across Venezuela, relatives are digging through the rubble to recover the people rescuers never reached. For thousands, the search for survivors has become a search for the dead. Nearly 2 weeks after Venezuela's devastating twin earthquakes, the cries for rescue have faded. Now, families are digging through mountains of rubble with their bare hands, searching not for survivors, but for the bodies of those they loved. For many, the greatest battle is no longer against the disaster itself, but against time, decay, and a desperate struggle for dignity. One of those families is that of 26-year-old Noel Marquez. When the high-rise building where his family lived collapsed and burst into flames, Marquez rushed home from his girlfriend's apartment. Calling out for his mother, grandparents, and siblings, only one voice answered. It was his 17-year-old brother, Leonel, trapped beneath collapsed concrete columns. Marquez and his father remained beside the rubble for hours, speaking to Leonel through layers of concrete as he pleaded for help and struggled to breathe through thick smoke. They waited for heavy machinery to arrive, but it never came. Eventually, Leonel's cries fell silent. What followed was even more horrifying. Armed with little more than a handsaw and his bare hands, Marquez began recovering the bodies of his relatives himself. He was forced to cut through Leonel's and his mother's remains to free them. His pregnant sister, grandmother, and several other family members remained trapped beneath the rubble because there was no crane available.
It's unfair. It's inhumane. After 11 days, we are still requesting a crane.
Across the hardest-hit state of La Guaira, similar scenes are unfolding. Noreli Rodriguez located the hand of her 5-year-old daughter beneath the debris, but found the child's body crushed beneath collapsed concrete. She said,
"I want to see if I can get her out whole."
Another Quake survivor, Elizabeth Leon, who said she had already buried her mother and father and had also lost her brother-in-law. She is now searching the rubble for more relatives in the collapsed public housing complex known as OPI 26 in Carabaleda. The buildings were part of the Misión Vivienda housing program, one of the flagship social initiatives created during the tenure of the late President Hugo Chavez.
This is the 10th floor, and their family members, are on the 4th floor, which is the floor we're breaking through to get inside. We're breaking through to get into the 4th floor. We've broken through 6 slabs on 4 separate occasions, with our bare hands. We've done it with the help of friends, family, acquaintances, people who've joined us, and a few police officers who've lent us a hand.
Authorities say the death toll has risen to 3,535, with another 16,740 people injured. Yet thousands remain unaccounted for. More than 30,000 missing person reports have already been submitted through a website created by the Venezuelan opposition. Residents say they have largely been left alone. Government rescue teams are scarcely visible, while most of those digging are relatives, neighbours and volunteers using shovels, pickaxes, and their hands. According to the United Nations Development Programme, around 1.2 million tons of debris remain in the worst affected areas. As decomposition accelerates, firefighters warn that many bodies are now so badly deteriorated that they fall apart during recovery. Meanwhile, the Venezuelan government has shifted its focus towards reconstruction under a program called Venezuela Reborn. Officials reject accusations that the response was too slow, insisting recovery efforts are underway. But for grieving families, rebuilding can wait. Their immediate struggle is simply to recover those they have lost. With international rescue teams preparing to leave and many victims still buried beneath the rubble, countless Venezuelans remain trapped in a painful search for closure that, for some, may never truly come.
Estoy aquí a la espera de ya 12 días hoy para sacarlos con vida, si es la voluntad de Dios o sus cuerpos. Ya dieron ya con la ubicación y en el nombre de Dios hoy los sacamos de ahí. Pero confiando en Dios que sea con vida, ya que los cuartos no huelen mal, y con fe, teniendo fe en Dios, que todo salga bien.
Vaya, vaya hija. Coño, coño. No se me olvide. No te vas a olvidar tampoco.
Este es el piso 10 y ellos están en el 4, que es donde nosotros estamos rompiendo para entrar, el piso 4.
Han roto 6 losas.
Hemos roto 6 losas en 4 oportunidades. Nosotros, sí, con las manos, entre amistades, amigos, familiares, conocidos, gente que se nos ha integrado, y unos que otros cuerpos policiales que nos han tendido la mano.
Ay, señor amado.
En el nombre de Dios, confiamos en Dios. Ya mire cómo estamos, mi hermano ya está agotado, todos los familiares, sus hijos, compañeros, amistades, amigos, todo lo que hemos hecho, que esto se haga posible para ya por lo menos poder llorar a mi madre, que la enterramos, a mi papá. Mi hermana perdió a su esposo, entonces queremos también tener un duelo digno, ¿sabes?